Here we go. Give me a few posts. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting Bryson to be here so early. Welcome, welcome. So today we're going to be making an end farm so that Bryson and I don't have to wait in the spider farm for hours just to mend a single, mend a single item. Um, I don't have much experience with making an end farm, so I might have to you might see me just randomly pause, and if I randomly pause, it's because I have to I'm watching a video on the side. Oh wait, let me where is it? There we go. Oh, our third sniffer grew up. So yeah, so two things for starters. Once we finish the end farm, I don't think it should take me that long to finish, so if it's kind of still pretty early, then I'll also decorate that little pathway from between the portals. Do I have everything? Am I ready to... I mean, it's actually really close, so... Maybe even upgrade the stairway. Mm. So, the reason I've been holding off on making the end farm is because I wanted to... I kind of wanted to decorate it, or not decorate, but make it kind of I wanted to make nicer looking, which meant that I was going to have to, yeah, which kind of meant I was gonna have to wait on building the stuff. But now that we're ready, the thing is, I know that people say build with leaves, but kind of just build normally. I just kind of build like a normal thing, and I kind of just, you know, kind of just don't try to fall. Or what am I trying to say? People, okay, let me give me a second to like get the thoughts in my brain. People say like build with leaves or glass because it keeps the enderman from like teleporting and spawning, but I just build like a roof over the head. Is it still on? Song is playing right now. Boba date again? I see the. What's the cue? Sometimes I feel like these songs like play multiple times. Wait, they do? Oh. Later on, maybe later on today after I finish streaming, maybe I'll make a, maybe I'll just make a custom playlist to, okay, yeah, this is 100. Yeah, but you can kind of see the enderman already showing up. Yeah, I think after the end farm, if we have time, I want to upgrade the pathways because those are also like they're not safe. Or I guess it's all two things. They're not too safe, and I don't think I can really fix the safety aspect for a while. But they are also oh, okay. That's so loud. Yeah, one is that they're not safe, and the other is that they're also just hard to navigate sometimes. I think I've taken Bryson to the end like once, just so that he could like get the achievement or something, but I'm gonna have to make an actual pathway for him so he doesn't get lost. Because he doesn't just have that, you know, he didn't like make the path to the torch path, so he doesn't know where he's going. should have brought more fireworks if I knew I was gonna be like kind of flying back and forth. Because I don't want to fly now, just because I don't have that many fireworks. Yeah, I gotta fix that later. One at a time. If I just... what do I want to make this out of? Oh. Polished plate. At least for the flooring. Then... I should actually be able to bring this without any... I think we're due for an end update. It'd be nice to see a, it would be nice to see, like, some new stuff added to the end. So, what's the... It'd be safe if I just click off right here. How to make an... Here it is.
Hey, so what if we have questions about our policy?
And what if it's late at night?
And what if...
Good morning, gamers! Today, I'm going to show you how to build the best enderman XP farm in Minecraft 1.19. This
9 by 9, okay. You know when my thing does that, like it just doesn't show for a bit? 4, 5, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9, 2, 4, 5, 9. Okay. E-plate's supposed to be the hardest thing to break in game. I wonder if even... I don't know. Did I even... I think I don't want to make it out of obsidian. Obsidian's way too hard to make it out of. I think I should start making the layout already of this place because I do want to make it nice. So yeah, like I have like all these like extra things just to kind of make it look a little nicer. So, for example, These are bookshelves as well. I think last time I built this, I didn't like, I did like the base design first and then I moved on to the actual upgrade portion. And it was really messing with my head. I think getting like everything, I think kind of getting the design figured out beforehand is good. Yeah. So this, maybe like one block more. And this is kind of like the design of the wall. And then right here would be the landing zone. Hardest part's gonna be preventing the enderman from spawning out. Possible. Search that up too. Can enderman teleport onto slabs? No. Nope. Enderman can teleport through any type of block. They can't, okay. That's gonna cause a problem. The idea is to make a landing pad. Like kind of a landing pad area that endermen can't spawn in. I could. Good work. Yeah. Oh! Oh my god. Okay. Okay, I don't want to deal with that again. Yep, be good. And this is gonna be iffy. But we'll see how well this works. Just barge into my... Okay. This would have to just be a normal... Oh my gosh, I didn't add the wrong button. Go. The goal is to make sure that the endermen don't accidentally end up in this area. I'll leave this area open just so I can kind of have an entrance. Yeah, so the idea is that it's just gonna be... The idea is that it's just gonna be this little landing space right here. And completely open for people that want to just jump out and fly. I want to try a waterless Um, I'm gonna try it waterless first and just see how many. I want to see if there's even like a lot of stuff that we have to worry about. Hmm. Alright, let's just see what Oh. He was not showing enough video to maintain smooth. Oh. What? Why? Because I have. Hmm. Okay. Now what happens if I turn this back on? I'm gonna keep that on for now, just in case. There's a chance I might not have enough carpet. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, what's next on this?
In that 3x3 hole, then break 4 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are you tired of trying every diet and exercise routine out there, only to see minimal results?
Good morning, game hoppers, and place 3 more hoppers. Break the 3 blocks in front of the hoppers.
Okay. Hoppers. All the hoppers face that way. So. The dropper.
And place in 3 droppers towards the player. Now break these blocks and put 2 observers facing each other. On top of the observers,
make it all complicated now. This is why we have dirt. The issue is I don't want to like lose the observer. There we go. Now, this is supposed to work.
Place a lever and redstone dust across the hoppers. Make sure you toggle it off so if you
Okay, there we go. And we can just break all that. Okay, so that's done with. Perfect. Next.
If you drop any items, they won't be dropped into the void. Next, place carpets on top of all the hoppers. Break 3 blocks in front of the droppers and then surround the platform with slabs.
Yeah, I think this is where my design diverges just a little bit, because I think from this point it's just walls. That's how it should really work. Good. Darn. this is where it's gonna get a little interesting with how I go about doing this. That's where it's gonna get interesting. We'll see how well this actually pans out. Wonder what'll happen. Let's just okay. Let's just spawn-proof part of this already and just kind of start the process. The hell? Wait, what? Wait, is my water invisible? Oh. I know what happened, and now now I have to have a water source at the end. Do I have a water source? Do not. Damn. Okay, guess we're doing this. So the issue is that I forgot I was using slabs. Before I do anything else. So let's just kind of test it to see if this... Yeah, see, so it kind of works. As long as you don't fly too fast. This idea here is also just to make sure it's safe, or like, in case someone, you know, falls. That's another part of this, the water. The water is more, I know like people like to spawn-proof it, but I feel like you can do that with the carpets. So yeah, my whole thing is like being able to make sure that it's safe, or like you can like kind of catch yourself if you fall down. That's what I always thought the purpose of the water was, which I suppose still works, you know. It's still like it does both. Now this, I don't know what's... Hmm. Okay. What's next?
Square with a 3x3 hole in the center.
Some more of this. Oh wait, I already did this.
Place 2 layers of carpets in a 2-thick square to prevent endermen from spawning or teleporting on top of your farm, which, if you don't do this step, will decrease your rates.
Let's see. That's the carpeting. Really all the carpets I have. We gotta go back. What should I rant about to fill up the space? Need to rant about something. I think last time when I was ranting I kind of touched on like touchy, I want to say touchy subjects, maybe controversial, touchy, I don't know. Same thing maybe? I think I need something more lighthearted for this. Let's talk about, oh, I know what to talk about. This is actually kind of a fun one. So recently, not recently, but actually yeah, this was recently technically. This was like that gonna be enough? One more stack. It's like the rest of them. So yesterday I had this actually no, let me start from like kind of the beginning. So for those who don't know, when it comes to Genshin content, the thing that I love doing with Genshin is not necessarily a theory crafting thing, but it's more of a concept thing. I love making concepts for gameplay. That's one of my I have a Reddit account that I posted there a few times. You know, it's getting better with my parents in terms of like knocking, but sometimes it's still just sometimes they still just walk in without any warning, and I have to like speed mute almost. I'm going on top anyway. What is it? Yeah, so I think the thing that I like to do is I'd like to make concepts for the gameplay. And something I used to do, something I started doing on like Reddit, for example, was concepts for like artifact sets or potential character builds. And we would get into stuff like or I would get into stuff like, what if we had a new artifact set for physical damage? Or a shatter set. And I had to like, you know, I think the thing with like a lot of those sets is that it's like really hard to make characters good, because yeah, it's really hard sometimes because you have to like you have to make the numbers so strong to make it good. Like it's practically impossible sometimes. You know, and it's like I always put the disclaimer of like, this is just a concept, this isn't really meant to be like meta defining or whatever, and then people still just, you know, people still don't really get the hint and they go, oh my god, this concept sucks. Like it's like no matter what you do, you're gonna like you're not gonna be able to do this. Like, dude, did you not see the disclaimer? I'm just trying to have like a fun experiment with it. I digress. But yeah, so one of the things that I started doing recently was actually concept art, or not concept art, concepts for a a weapon series where I discuss. Wait, actually, let me
Build up 2 temporary blocks.
Oh my god, ads.
To build a 5x5 ring, then break the temporary blocks. Repeat this until you've built 13 rings, all spaced 2 blocks apart from one another.
"13 ring, spaced 2 apart." Oh, that means I can. 13 rings spaced 2 apart from each other. Let's make the rings out of bricks. One. Two. Sorry, I'm like, I can't like, I don't know, I can't focus on two things at once like other people can. Like I can't, or I can't like, I don't know, some people can like talk about stuff while also keeping track of things. Like I don't know, I can't really do that. I always like, you know. Oh. One, two, three, four. Five. Six. Seven. 9. And 11. And 13. I think on the 13th?
On the 13th ring, build another ring directly on top of it.
Okay. Okay, 13. Then build another ring directly on top. I think this is where I start building that giant one.
it. From there, build out 13 blocks from the center of every side. By building out 15 blocks on
Okay, so 13, not including the center block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. One, 2, 5, 9, 11, 12, 13. And 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. You know, I've had to go back a few times, and that probably would have been a good opportunity to refresh on the fireworks. Actually, this can stay down here. Oh no no! Okay. Okay. We're good. And then we'll just make all of this polished. Okay. From here I can probably rant again. So, yeah. The reason I started doing this thing where I was like, what if we made signature weapons for every single character? And thinking, starting a new YouTube series where I make like just quick little concept videos of character design, like weapons, or you know, just like you know, like what if scenarios, like what if this character, what if these characters had like signature weapons, etc., etc. And and the idea of it is not to like necessarily to like, oh yeah, this will become the character's best in slot weapon, but it is just to make something that synergizes with their kit. You know, like for example, like the catch is a good weapon just because it synergizes very well with a lot of polearm users' kits. And you know, and I think that's gonna happen with like when I start like making more and more of these weapon types, it'll like, you know, like it'll synergize well. But I do think that the biggest thing is that I just wanted to synergize specifically with, I do want it to like specifically synergize with the characters, like the character that it's like quote unquote made for. So I just kind of look at all of the like the niche details about a character kit, and from there we can kind of see like yeah, like I want to look at the niche details of a kit, and from there we can kind of see where it what I can work with. So for example, I made, and the other thing is like it doesn't have to be like a realistic kit or a realistic weapon either. I think when I say realistic weapon, I do mean like stuff that wouldn't normally be buffed, we could buff it. But I do think that the values should be on a I think the values are on a realistic level. So just like give perspective, or to give yeah, to like give an example. I made a weapon for Bennett that is like what is it? I have a Bennett weapon that's it's an energy recharge sword, right? With a pretty decent base attack. But the kicker is that it is HP scaling, and it uses the idea of like for every 1000 HP this happens. So it's just this thing where for every 1000 HP, the user of the weapon gains like 5 to 10 base attack, 5 being R1, 10 being R5. And like I said, I try to keep it on like a kind of a balanced level, so Bennett's case, I believe his base attack shoots up from I think for my example, like when I'm looking at like just the example I used, his base attack in the original, or in like the original the base free weapon was like 688, but with the buff, that bonus went up to like, I want to say close to 1000 almost. Like, I guess to put it in like another perspective, the buff, his attack bonus buff at C1 went from, his attack bonus buff from C1 went from like 800 something, 870 let's say, to 1211. And then I put that number, you know, I compared those numbers in like the in like a calculator, like a Genshin calculator. And the damage was like almost double. Like, or I don't know, maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. But it was a really big like jump. Like, especially when you look at stuff like Raiden's burst, like things that have like a really high burst value, that like exponentially raised. I'm surprised I don't actually running out of cobbled, running out of deep slate. Even considering the fact that I put even put like a bunch of extra stacks just to like compensate, it's not gonna be enough. It'll be like maybe barely enough, but I don't think I can get like the smaller decorations down, you know, like all the stuff that I wanted to like, all of the stuff I wanted to add. I might have to go back and do some strip mining just to kind of like or to kind of not compensate, just to finish it. And then another concept idea I had was, yeah, so like for the first three I have, it's like based on stuff like, it was based on like the big three of meta, which was Bennett, Xingqiu, and Xiangling. So for a Xingqiu one, I noticed that his hydro damage bonus actually increases the reduction from this, like the damage reduction that the swords give you. So I was like, okay, what's a way to increase damage bonus, like a elemental damage bonus? And that's when I came up with the idea of let's just do one stack at a time and just kind of. I do want to save the deep slate. And the concept I had was it was like for every time a character deals elemental burst damage, so in Xingqiu's case is rain swords. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 34. This should be exactly enough. Yeah, so like every time a character deals elemental burst damage, the elemental damage bonus of their corresponding element is increased by 5 to 10%. Once again, 5 being R1, 10 being R5. And then... Okay, that's gonna be the hard part actually. Give me a second to... Trapdoors. Okay. Put this a little further from the edge so it doesn't like... Okay. This is the hard part. This is the one that I like mess up on the most. Because of how, like, annoying the endermite is.
If you ever run out of materials, you can use your water bucket to easily get back up and down in the center of the hole. Flip up 2 trapdoors and go to the center dirt block.
That makes it look so much easier, dude. Makes it look so easy. And build 2 blocks, I think he said.
And build up 3 blocks.
3 blocks. Down 3.
Did you see that? He just took my block. There, 3 blocks. Place the chain, and then place a block next to it. Now you can place a carpet on top of the chain.
So is that better not yoink my... Oh, this is so... Oh yeah, wait, while I'm here, I should name the... What should I name the endermite? I need something that's not like... I need something that's not like cliche and cheesy, like subscribe to Spire Ninja 1. Like I need something that's like an actual... I named the sniffer. I don't think I named the sniffer. You know what? I was gonna name the sniffer Croissant, but I think the endermite's gonna be named Croissant. Oh wait, I just realized I should probably farm ender plants. It's gonna take a while. Also, speaking of, you know, while I'm farming, I like the enderman design, part of my texture pack. I have looting? Oh, I don't have looting. That's why it's taking so long to... As I was saying, so it is one of... Yeah, so the whole thing with that idea, with the Xingqiu's rain swords on the stuff is you increase his hydro damage bonus. And, like, you know, like, the original intent was to be like, oh yeah, it increases his damage reduction bonus, and at R5, assuming you have a hydro damage goblet and his A4 passive, along with an R5 sword, you will reach right below the, like, maximum reduction bonus. And I think for a hydro damage thing, you need, like... I think for hydro damage, you need, like, 120 to reach that maximum. And then the end result gives you, like... 116 or something. Like, it's, like... Like, it's literally just below the, threshold. You get, like, you get, like, around 23. And the idea is also just, like, you don't want to run double hydro damage bonus artifacts. Like, you don't want to run Heart of Depth, and you don't want to run Nymph Stream. And a 4-piece Nymph Stream, even though it gives you, like, the same amount of hydro damage bonus, wouldn't be, it's not good for an off-field Xingqiu. Like, an on-field Xingqiu, it works, but I think if Nymph Stream worked off-field, then you could maybe consider using that as well. And maybe I would shift the numbers a little bit. But this assumes, that you're running, like, something like Emblem, Noblesse, or, like, 2-piece Noblesse, 2-piece Heart of Depth, like this. This assumes you're running, I would say, like, this assumes you're running Emblem. I think if you run, like, I think running anything else, like, you would be way above the damage bonus that, like, yeah, like, you'd be way above that maximum reduction bonus. It just might not be as useful. What the hell? It's just teleported right off the edge. But yeah, so the idea is just, like, you gain a maximum of 5 stacks that equates to about 50% damage increase. And then you subsequently... Yeah, like, each stack lasts for a certain amount of time. You can gain 1 stack every, like, 0.5 seconds, and it can be triggered while off-field. So yeah, the idea is just that you're increasing Xingqiu's damage, but you're also increasing his damage reduction as a result. What I think is a pretty cool, like, a niche idea. The only downside you have to consider is that there's less energy. So it's important to... Yeah, it's important to consider that. Alright, so carpet.
This is where you build the cage to spawn in.
Did I bring the carpet with me? Oh, I hope I brought the carpet with me. Okay, so build a cage of what? This is the part I hate the most, because I don't really know what I'm doing here. Like, I'm kind of like, you know, you follow the instructions, but sometimes it just doesn't work. Remember last time I built this, it took a really long time just to do the endermite part.
The endermite. So carefully place your temporary blocks, like I do, to protect the endermite from the enderman.
Right. So let me see if I got this. So this. Fuckers. Wait, so
A carpet on top of the chain. This is where you build the cage to spawn in the...
right. So rail here. Then you just that's how you do it.
endermite. So carefully place your place a rail on the block that is not above the chain. Endermite have a 5% chance of spawning every time you throw an ender pearl, so it may take multiple pearls to get just one. Once the endermite spawns in, name tag it and put it in the minecart. My endermite is named John Paul. The name tag is necessary, or otherwise the endermite will despawn. Write in the comments what you named your endermite. I'm curious.
Okay. So should have food in my chest, so give me back my dirt. So yeah, part of the so yeah, with Xingqiu's thing, it's by using his burst, you increase his hydro damage bonus, which not only increases his personal damage, but also his damage reduction bonus. And then from there, ooh, that's dangerous. And then from there, and it's, you know, like, once again, I look at it from a realistic, like, you give it a partially realistic thing, so the balancing, kind of the balancing with it is that you're increasing his personal damage and its damage reduction bonus, but it also means that you need more energy as a result, so you might look into building with more energy recharge, or finding more energy recharge substats, stuff like that. I did not mean to throw my sword. That's kind of the concept behind it. Meanwhile, Xiangling, her biggest downside is that she has really bad energy problems. So I made I think there's a lot of like polearms out there that are there's a lot of polearms out there that will actually that give energy, like lots of good energy passives as well. I think if you're like really struggling with energy problems, then Favonius might be your Favonius or something would be your go-to. But in terms of her Yeah, so in terms of what like her specialty weapon does, it works like this. Every time you activate your skill, you gain this special effect. And every time you damage enemies with your skill, that effect gains 1 stack. That effect gains 1 stack. And how it works is once you activate your once you activate your burst, those stacks will be consumed, and every stack that's consumed gives your character like this amount of energy, like let's say once again 5 to 10. Now the thing is, so once again, like I say, I build the weapon around the character. So in Xiangling's case, I looked at how many times Guoba will fire out his like little fire beam, and I found that it was like 4 times. I'll check. Okay, round 2. Oh, playing with fire here. Yeah, so every time you use Xiangling's burst, you regain a set amount of energy, for every stack that's consumed. So in her case, you get 4 maximum stacks, or for the weapon, you get a maximum of 4 stacks. What the hell? Where's the freaking endermite? You get a maximum of 4 stacks, and every stack will give you 5 to 10 energy, depending on your refinement. Now in the case, now obviously we can tweak that number a little bit, maybe, I don't know. The question is, it's like, how much energy do you want? How much energy should she get? Like, I think it's fair to say that she gets half her energy back at R5. I think that's like a really... Because once again, we are looking at realistic balancing, but we're also looking at just... It's like we're kind of in this middle of like realism versus the idea of realism versus like brokenness. We are looking at this like middle ground between it. We kind of like, we want to make a strong weapon, we want to make it appealing to people. And yeah, I think it would also work really well with like characters. The thing with like Raiden is that she already has a lot of energy recharge. So like Raiden does not. Like I think like for Raiden, for example, like this could work for Raiden too. Like think of that. You get like you know, you use her skill and you can easily gain those stacks. And then you like when you use your burst, you just gain like immediately an amount of energy, and you also gain more energy just by doing her combos. I think it could also be really OP for Raiden. The thing is, I don't think Raiden has energy problems. The reason why this is more suited for Xiangling is because it's focused on characters that have energy problems, but also focuses on like characters that have like that where their skills specifically hit multiple times. I don't think there's a lot of polearm characters that have their skill hit multiple times over a set duration. You know, like if you look at Mika, for example, Mika does his damage in like a very like quick amount of time, so it wouldn't work on him. But I could also just make it so that every time it damages somebody, every time it deals damage, then you know, I could also say every time it deals damage, then then you get like this amount of you get this amount of like you know, you get the stacks. Theoretically, like if I change the wording a little bit to make it fit Mika could also use it. I do think that I do think that yeah, this works for Xiangling specifically, and just the idea that it's a weapon that synergizes with her skill and how the skill works, and then her burst. I think the other thing though is that I think that like kind of the downside with the weapon is that you do have to guarantee that the weapon or that the skill actually lands and it actually hits opponents. But assuming you're able to like consistently maintain that, then it should be pretty easy to get the stacks. Oh yeah, and the other thing is that you can get the stacks when she's off field, so and then I think for like if we look at like balancing stuff, then like or making it like a little easier to use, which I do, because I do want it to also be like an ease of use thing. Make it so it's a maximum of like 3 stacks, and then yeah, have it be like a maximum of 3 stacks, but the energy gain is a little higher, so like, you know, maybe like, I don't know, 14 energy even, 14 per stack at an R5, you know, stuff like that. When is an endermite gonna spawn? Oh, I need some water. Hydration's important. I'm surprised that there's no endermite yet. I've gone through how many pearls already, and it's like, am I doing something wrong here? Like, is it just extremely low odds, or am I actually like, is there something I'm missing? Hold on. I'm gonna search. Why won't endermite spawn? Nope, I'm not doing anything wrong, it's just... Is there... I wish there was a way to increase the chances of... I wish there was a way to increase the chances of getting a... getting an endermite. Like what, number... like set number 3 or 4 already. I'm running out of food. Shoot. Ah, damn, I'm running out of food. I'm gonna have to go back and get some more. I hate when they juke me like that. Yeah, so the idea with that's the idea with like the 3 that I have so far. Endo. There. Okay. Oh shit, I didn't realize it. Are they gonna teleport up there once I actually get the endermite? Maybe I should make it like an enclosure. I'm out of food. Dude, I've been using all of my food just for this one. You know what, I'm gonna just get some... I'll go back already and just restock on stuff. Get some food, get some... What is it? Get some food, get some fireworks. Yeah, so it's like some of my other days I have is stuff like a Shinyan a Shinyan weapon, where like every this much attack gives you this much like defense, right? Or vice versa, this much defense increases your attack by this much. It's just an idea to say that it's not a perfect thing, but it's if you build her as a damage dealer or as a shielder, you get some value in like other parts of her kit, because that's like her biggest issue. She is like a massive burst damage dealer, but she like also scales on defense. She's also like a shielder. And it's one of the things where it's like, you know, do you want to build her this way or that way? Oh, damn. I have a lot of... okay. Yeah, I think that's like kind of the thing I would look at with her. I think another character that I want to consider is Chongyun. I think getting his own weapon would be pretty cool. The only issue is like, how do you buff? I think it gets a lot harder with characters that are like. I think for me, it just gets a lot harder for characters that are just not that good, because you really want to increase the numbers. Because like, you know an idea like, or like an actual passive that would work. The only problem is it's not that the issue is like it's not that reliable in terms of like the actual numbers. Ooh, wait. Why does the end always have to give me, like, the worst luck? You know? Like... You know what I mean? Like... Why do I always seem to get, like... Last time I was in the end doing an end activity, it took me 2 hours to find my first Elytra. And as a result, I didn't really want to... Fuck. As a result, I didn't really want to, like, go do any other end activities. Like, why is the end farm taking so long? This is, like, the worst part of an end farm. Just the endermite, it's... Like, everything else is so quick and easy. The endermite part takes so long because it's... Like, I hate the RNG aspects of certain... Sometimes games, like, with an RNG aspect are... Yeah, RNG aspect are so, like, annoying to deal with. Like, if you could increase your chances of doing something, then that'd be nice. Where'd he go? Gosh, I could just mend all my stuff right here, actually. Like, with how long this is taking me, I could just mend it. That's how long this is taking me. Yeah, I think another character I would want to look at is like Chongyun. It's like, what would Chongyun's weapon be, and how do I make it good? Because I don't know, it's not enough of a damage increase to be like, I think I think I might look at it from two separate things of like when I don't know, on a damage dealing scale and a, you could look at it like from a damage dealing perspective or on a like support character perspective, but I just don't know which one would be good. I think like that's the issue when it comes to like OP characters, like you know, some of the stronger 4 stars. It's a lot easier to think of really good ways to help, like, you know, it's easy to think of weapons for their kits because they're already very powerful. Like, you don't need to worry about, like, in terms of like numbers, you don't need to worry about it too much. When you look at characters that aren't as powerful, it becomes a lot harder to make a weapon for them or an artifact set for them, because it's like, how do you increase yeah, like how do you increase their value without making the numbers like exponentially high? Oh wait, that's okay. Let's indeed. Yeah, it's like, I had this concept for a Chongyun thing of like, if a character's skill or burst creates an infusion, then like all party members gain a damage bonus of, oh, all party members will gain a damage bonus of like this amount, right? And yeah, the idea of it was, just like yeah, like this okay, am I doing something wrong here? I feel like I should have gotten it by now. You're on easy, right? Not even like, should have stuff on like a bit just so I can hear. There's an enderman. How many ender pearls have I gone through? Like, yeah, I think for Chongyun it'd be something like when you make it in. Oh, got one! Finally. Finally. Do they have to see the endermite? Why are they not?
Place a carpet on top of the endermite blocks, so the endermite falls on top of the carpet, and then place a carpet on top.
Already on the carpet? You are, aren't you? Yeah, what?
The endermite.
Oh, it's because it has to be exposed. Okay. Wait. Yep, there. Oh, yep, there it is. Ow. What the hell do you want me? What the hell? What did I do to you? No, no, no. There, that's it, actually. Did I make it too high or something? Why is it? Oh no. Did I do it right? Good. I mean, they all ran down the middle, so must have done something right. I think it's safe to say that we're good here. Okay, next up. Yep, that works. Okay, so here's the next light issue. Loud. Stone cutter. Here's the next thing. Gotta fill up that last part. What did? Oh! Oh! I don't have my. Oh. Oh my god. So yes, now we... Anyways, what's next? Oh yeah. Hard, actually, because... Oh. Here's how this is gonna work. We make this area so here, how I do this now is that not that they grab. No, I forgot that they grab dirt, so maybe this is why it's not as efficient to do what I'm doing right now. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so I'm kind of I think making like other characters a little more powerful is harder because it's just the odds are just against them, you know? So it's like yeah. Off. You know, in hindsight though, it actually would work once if they take the blocks that have not been yeah, if they actually take blocks that have been like watered already. I think it only becomes a problem with the water logging once it's like you can't. Yeah, it only becomes a problem once you actually get the It becomes a problem once you actually get the once it's like if you haven't placed the water yet, then you have to replace the block. But if like those endermen over there, for example, pick up dirt blocks, then it's actually should be easier to get the intended effect. Yeah, anyway, so buffing a character like Chongyun is gonna be a lot harder. Buffing a character like Shinyan is gonna be a lot harder. Just because the fact that they're like very underpowered in the meta makes it harder for like you have to like really buff the values. Some of them is just like really buff the values to make them good. I'm really hoping that these songs that are playing right now are not copyrighted because like, I hope they're like royalty free because Fantasy by Kai Dreams, right? See, and then we just break the blocks like this. Yeah, I was thinking of making that like an actual series, like on YouTube, just so I actually have videos to post. I think the idea is really cool. Like, what if these characters had to interact, and like, what would it be? What would the values be? Like, how good would it actually be in terms of the value they bring to their teams? Later on, I'm gonna have to like make the walls of this. So this works. Could work at least. Okay, there we go. So next step is probably not gonna... I don't know if I have enough materials for this next step. No? Yeah, I definitely don't. It is gonna have to be like making this wall, but you can kind of see where this is going though. You just have to... For the most part, it is easy to just fly right in and do the stuff. I think now that I've done that, I can actually... yeah, we can set up the rest of the stuff. So... And this is supposed to be for the light source, just to kind of light up the area. And yeah, then we can put this... We can put this bookshelf area right here. Place it upward, and there we go. It is complete. I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick, so I will be right back. Okay, we are back. So yeah, everything should be good now. I like thinking about it. I should probably... There we go. Now we got my special texture. I like to leave these hoppers open just in case something falls in. I have a chance to like pick it up through the hopper. But if not... Yeah, we're pretty good here, so... And then... Hmm. Put slabs there just to keep it from jumping up like that. Hope it doesn't do that later on. Right. Yeah. I think we're pretty much good for the main part. I'll probably do some like minor stuff here and there, but yeah, for the most part, so we have a launch pad or a landing pad for anyone who just wants to use the elytra, but we'll also have just a walk area for those that don't have one. But I've done it like a few times already, so this landing pad is capable. Like it's not like it's not like it's poorly designed. At least this is as best as I can do considering the enderman teleport, but yeah. It should be pretty standard. Like there shouldn't be an issue with the landing pad. Anything else? Nope. Okay. This one, I think just because I don't know, dude. I think the endermite part really dude. I was so annoyed after that. The endermites, dude. I don't know. I think I'm gonna just end stream now. And then on Wednesday we can do something else. I don't know what I'm gonna do on Wednesday. Because the thing is, Bryson wants to explore this stuff as well. But he's not gonna be home when I stream on Wednesday. So I can't explore anything. Can't really do an exploration stream. I could just, maybe that'll be the stream where I build some decorative stuff. And like build the path and stuff and make the area look a little nicer. But yeah. Thanks for joining my stream, for anyone that joined, and thanks for anyone who's watching the VOD. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!